Local favorites has got a cousin from the north, the Malaysian Penang Laksa that can also be found here.
I think the Penang Laksa has its origins to do with Burma, because there's a national dish of Burma called mohinya, actually, which is very similar.
The origin of the Penang Laksa actually is from this Malay recipe. They call it sour fish soup. Because Penang, a lot of those Chinese and Malay, so they borrow their recipe from. So there is also some influence of Thai, a bit sourish from Thai, because Penang is quite very near to Thailand.
Penang Delights in China Square was one of the few well-known places in Singapore that sold Penang Laksa. Unfortunately, it was affected by the economic downturn, but we managed to speak to the boss, a native of Penang, before he moved out.
Penang Laksa is a very common dish and common food in Penang. Mostly every household, they know how to cook. I'm learned how to cook Penang Laksa by observing my mothers and pick up the skills.
Fish is one of the special ingredients essential to making Penang Laksa, but it has to be very fresh or it will ruin the dish.
The fish is very important. Must have a fresh and specific fish is ikan kembung. They'll give you the pungent smell of the gravy.
Besides the difference in flavor between Penang and Singapore Laksa, the Penang version is not so fattening.
Penang Laksa is more healthier because it's got a lot of veggie, and the gravy is sourish. Does not contain any oils with a lot of fish meat inside. And local Laksa, Singapore Laksa, is a lot of coconuts and a lot of those oil.
So what do Laksa lovers in Singapore think about Penang Laksa?
It's spicy, yes, and it's sour too, so if you like it.
Penang Laksa is maybe hotter.
It's a pity that Penang Delights folded its business and moved out. If you still want to give it a try, there's a place tucked away in Changi that sells the dish. Gurney Drive Penang Food on Changi Road is also run by a Penang native, Christine Chia. The stall was named after Gurney Drive in Penang, a famous strip full of hawker stalls serving traditional Penang food. Christine has been making Penang Laksa in Singapore for almost 10 years. She uses a family recipe handed down from her great-grandfather. The main ingredients in her recipe are rumpa, which means a mixture of spices. The rumpa is made of shallots, prawn paste and turmeric. Then there are fresh fish, tamarind, black bean sauce, water, fish stock, sugar, chili paste, and finally pineapple to give that sweet taste. All the ingredients go into this broth to make the Penang Laksa gravy. It needs to be boiled for about half an hour in order to get the full flavor. Once the gravy is made, Christine is ready to serve her customers. She adds lettuce and cucumber to the noodles. Then she pours the gravy in and tops it off with fresh fish, prawn paste, onions and some pineapple chunks. So what do you think? If you've only tasted Singapore Laksa, maybe it's time to give Penang Laksa a try. And for the rest of you Laksa lovers, here's an easy to follow recipe to try out at home. Have fun!